Heyo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grandmaster Bricks, back with another video. I decided I was looking at all of the ideas sets that are up for review right now. There's actually quite a few, something like 70 some odd, 79 sets dating all the way back to 2019 are still currently under review and could be brought to stores anytime now. So I thought it'd be a cool opportunity to take a look at all of the sets that they have under revision. So let's just get right into it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support growing the channel, but let's get right into it. So starting off with the most recently accepted, dating back all the way to the longest one accepted, we are starting off with the Julius Verne's Nautilus. This one is pretty wild with the squid up top. I like how it's removable so you can see inside the entire thing. It's got a lot of cool angles and can be displayed a lot of different ways, and that's got a pretty good chance. This one right here, Satisfactory Constructor. This one I'm not too sure about. It's really highly detailed. Really like that slug looking thing. This one I feel like could be a great part out value for, you know, Bricklink stores and things like that. But right here, maybe because of Betty White recently, but this one is under review for Gilmore Girls, the Gilmore House. I think that's pretty cool. All the minifigures and whichever one would be Betty White. Pretty awesome. Know nothing about the show, but Betty White was a boss. This one, Farm Life, they just recently announced a new city farm set, so I couldn't see this one being accepted, but I really do like the way it looks. Polaroid camera, so this one's awesome. I like how it kind of winds. I don't know if it would be battery powered, like run on a motor, or if that's just manually, but I think that's a really cool idea, maybe getting the license for that. It's got a lot of potential. This one right here, the Opera House, I like how, you know, unique it looks. It doesn't look like any of the other modular buildings. The gold plated would be insane. I don't know if that would make it through, but yeah, it's very unique, a very unique style modular building. This one right here, Castle of the Brickwood Forest. Don't see it being accepted currently with the new possible modular, or excuse me, the new possible castle coming out for the 90th anniversary in August. So this one I wouldn't see being accepted soon, but it is really cool. I'd love that. I'm doing the castle medieval mock, kind of a village mock city. So this one I would be all over. Right here, the Polar Express. This would be a huge fan favorite. I feel like with the train collecting community, I feel like this one would be a great set to put out. The licensing for it would be awesome, and timeless set. Like, everybody turns on Polar Express during the Christmas time. They just recently did the Home Alone set, and that will be forever kind of a Christmas go-to movie. And along with Home Alone, you kind of think of Polar Express. So I could definitely see this being accepted sooner rather than later. This one, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but a rail station. I like the whole mechanism, the way it looks like it rests on it. So would the person also intend it to have like an entire track? Because that is really cool. And most of these are the first time I'm looking at them as well, so I couldn't imagine how that would work, but looks really cool. I would love to see more of this. Right here, Sherlock Holmes. So this is his house. I don't know a whole lot about him, but the modular feel, I feel like that looks really well. It's very well positioned, the color choices, the way it separates 4 floors. Sherlock Holmes, that's pretty cool. The library, because they've got the bookstore, I don't think they would accept this one. I really like, ooh, the inside. Wow, that is really cool. Kind of the outside reminded me of the opera that we just saw, so I think I would choose the Opera House over this one, but really cool design. Magical Village over the bridge. So this one looks like it would fit in great with the village, or excuse me, with the Christmas scenes, kind of like the winter village that they do yearly, as well, kind of like almost a Monkey Kid Ninjago vibe to it for some reason. So I really like that. This one is Santa's Cottage. So this one I couldn't see being accepted now, or maybe at all, because they just accepted the A cabin and it looks way similar to that. The A cabin is going to be produced sometime this year, so I couldn't see Santa's cottage being produced. It'd be a great alternate mock though for the new set coming out. Steampunk airship. This one would be really cool to see. Kind of reminds me, I know there was some type of airship for the Lego movie, so this one kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if because it's so close to that they wouldn't want to release it, but I really like the way this looks. Air Jordan 1. So because of the Adidas, this does seem super appropriate. Looks like they could do it a couple different ways, but I just don't see that happening in my opinion. Tales of the Space Age. So this one is super cool, kind of like the Picasso coming out later this year. This one I could see also being like a Star Wars style, kind of like an art brickhead or brick sketch style. Super cool though. Legend of the Sea Serpent. So just recently it was announced the Viking set, the Creator Viking set is going to be released. So this I could see kind of playing off of that. That would be really cool if they start to get a lot of traction with the Viking theme. So that's got some potential. Lego Rubik's Cube, and it's working. That's pretty cool. I can never figure out Rubik's Cubes, but to make it Lego on top of it, whoa. Magic Bookends. Okay, so that one is really cool. There's so many readers out there, and the bookshop. So this one would be really cool. Bookends are very popular, and making them out of Lego. I've seen lots of kind of like Pinterest ideas, so I think that's got potential. Baby Yaga. So I don't know a lot about this one, but the chicken feet and the way it opens, super cool. The minifigures, I like that. Sheriff's Office, Wild West. Please bring back the Western theme. Yes, please. This one is super cool. Nothing else to say about it. Just it's a sheriff's cabin. Not a sheriff's cabin, but just a sheriff's office. So made out of wood. Up next, we're looking at Pirate Tavern. This one going next to the Pirates of Barracuda Bay. It's a little bit kind of darker colors, but this one would look really awesome docked next to it. Pirates theme just is so huge. Pirates castle, all of that definitely needs to become a main theme, but having this as an idea set would be really cool. Huge. I could see that costing, $300. That looks like a lot of pieces. This one right here, it's called Meeting Point. Definitely modular feel, kind of like a railroad station. Super cool angles inside of it. Minifigures, awesome. So that's pretty cool. Kind of fitting into the whole modular theme. Antique cash register. Man, if they made this in all gold, I would have to buy so many just to have all the parts. The part usage would go insane. That reminds me of the typewriter. So that would be a really cool function. I don't know. I feel like they would accept this one, but then make it not gold. Stargate from the movie. Very cool licensing. Got a lot of fans. I like the minifigures by the Stargate. I guess that's kind of like a printed, like just a piece of paper. I don't know how they would make that, but super cool. CLOCKWORK solar system. I think they've already done an Ideas solar system. I could be wrong, but that is cool. I really do like that. Big proponent of science and outer space. Super cool. Steampunk Explorers. I like that, kind of the atrium front part in there. Once again, I still think I would choose the Opera over this one, just considering all the Ideas sets and just looking at them as a whole. Great minifigure usage. Just the whole steampunk vibe. I think that would go great. The steampunk airship along with the steampunk explorers. I don't know that they would accept both at the same time even, but super cool. This one's really cute. Lego Koala. Not much else to say, but man, those guys are cute. Kind of would go kind of in the creator theme with like the Lego tiger that came out not too long ago, the majestic tiger. So kind of like each year with like the Chinese New Year's, I could see them doing animals. Maybe when, I don't know, koala wouldn't, I don't think koala is a Chinese animal, but maybe it could kind of fit into that area, but it's super cute. Motorized Johnny 5 reminds me of one of the Decepticons from Transformers. But yeah, that one is really cool. The tracks on him make him motorized or something maybe. Gremlins. I know they've done the Dimension set, so having a full house would be really cool. This one is called James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. Might sound familiar, but maybe I think it's probably based on something real, but super, super cool. Kind of space theme has been taking off lately. They like the physical, like actual spaceships, not like the Lego not the Lego theme space, but like they did the Discovery, they did a couple rockets, the lunar lander. So I feel like this one could have potential for sure. This one, Aladdin, A Friend Like Me, 30th anniversary. I don't know if they've done Aladdin, if they've got the licensing, but they do Disney all the time, so this one would be cool. It's kind of important to do it when it's like the 30th anniversary, so maybe they would rename it if they ended up doing it and it didn't fall in the right time. That llama piece, that llama character, super cute. Living on the Edge. Okay, that's pretty fun. It requires it to be on the edge, which kind of locks it in, but super cool. I could see that going into the castle theme. Great Coral Reef. Now, this one, I do see it being underwater. I don't get the immediate underwater vibe, but all I know is parts galore. I don't know, $500 price point if this came to fruition, but man, oh man, this might be one of my favorites so far. The, not including like castle, because I just love medieval stuff, but just trying to be non-biased and just looking at all the sets, this one might be my favorite. The Demogorgon part usage right there, the blowfish, the pufferfish. Man, that is really, really cool. Really hope this one comes through. Union Pacific Big Boy, big train collectors. That's a really large train. Wow. Okay, and I wonder, I would assume this is based on a real train. I like how those pieces are, I guess, actually literally scuffed because it's a working train. I don't know. That's interesting. I think these are renders, so I don't think those are real pictures. Cool, though. Land Ahoy. This one is so cool. It would look great next to the ship in the bottle. And just that whole curved map, just like the whole curved earth, that's really cool. I like the gradient color, kind of going from darker to lighter to the island. Super awesome. Another train. We've got quite a few trains, actually. So this is a lot of trains being reviewed at the moment. Or the Orient Express, a legendary train. That is super cool. It looks almost as big as that one big boy. I guess this is technically disconnected, so that makes it not as big. So the garden and the greenhouse. Whoa, what is like that? Is like maybe it has to be more than a 48 base plate, 48 by 48. Whoa, yeah, that would be insane. Like, so cool. Like, part usage, price point, I don't know, but that would be really, really cool. I know there's a lot of gardeners out there with the recent botanical kind of like succulent set, so that would be, yeah, super cool. Naruto's, I can't say the name, I don't want to say the name, but his ramen, the Naruto ramen shop 20th anniversary. Once again, the anniversaries, they have to fall kind of like when they are, or just drop the anniversary part at least. But yeah, I'd be a big proponent of this. It would go great next to the Ninjago Monkey Kid stuff, and to have printed Naruto figures. I know there are knockoff ones, so that would be cool to see real Lego actually, you know, be produced. The toilet, kind of like a UCS toilet. I'm super surprised they approved this, or it's being reviewed even. Or they've been letting it sit for so long. April 1st, like it might be a joke. April 1st, 2021. So it's been over a year that it's been in review. Super funny though. I would build it just to build it, and then I probably would part it out or sell it or something, but funny. The Forestman Secret Inn. So I know they haven't done Forestman stuff since the 90s. I don't know if that they would do it in the Idea series or if they would just bring it back on their own. But yeah, this would be, everybody would be all over this. This would be crazy. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I think that's a TV show. I don't know. Not a big fan of stuff like this. Kind of like the Friends stuff. Like the Friends TV show. I know The Office is coming out. I grew up watching The Office, but not that excited about the physical Lego set. I don't know. NASA SR-71 Blackbird, super sick. Don't know what that is, but it looks awesome. The dojo, kind of like fitting into Ninjago Monkey Kid. I would want to kind of make it like that scene in The Matrix when Morpheus and Neo are fighting. I think that would be kind of funny, but super cool. I like the water in the front so you can kind of work it into the city easily. Orchid, because the botanical orchid just came out, I feel like this set there's no way it would come out. It is still under review though, so we'll find out. Lego Insects. This one came out February 1st, or was under review since February 1st. Very cool. I feel like they should have like a placeholder, like something to hold them all together. But I think the Praying Mantis is my favorite. But they're all really great. I mean, this is a really cool set. For a low price point, I feel like this could be a great set that they could produce. Hocus Pocus, very niche with the holiday theme or with the Halloween theme, but I think this would be a huge fan favorite. Similar, as I was saying earlier, with the Christmas themes, the Christmas movies that you always watch every year. This is a Halloween movie that you watch every single year, so this would be a forever classic Lego set that everybody would want to have, especially during Halloween. Boeing 747 cockpit, super cool. I don't know how interested people would be in that, but looks cool. Terrariums, once again, because they just came out with that succulent set in the botanical series. Couldn't see them producing this, but I like how they're in jars, like kind of like vials. Hanging flowers, super cool part usage. I feel like you could get 5 of these and hang them around your house and just decorate them. That I think is a really cool idea. McDonald's franchise, throwing it back old school. I don't know how likely they would be to get licensing. Not sure, how that would work, all that, but cool idea. It's a Wonderful Lego Life, another modular building. It's got a bridge for some reason. Interesting. I like the old buggy car, the old car. And yeah, big square. It looks like it's got a basement. Interesting. The Kit Kat clock. I wonder if they've ever built an actual working Lego clock. This needs to be a thing, if not, because just a Lego clock seems like a no-brainer. So, cool. Iconic. Hyrule Castle 30th anniversary. Again, the anniversary's tricky because you got to land it right when it's happening. Going off of the shield, it is Zelda. I wasn't sure what this is. Very cool. I think that would be a huge, fan favorite. But I think they should do maybe something more recognizable. I'm not a Zelda fan, so obviously I don't know what Lego should produce. But I played, 5 minutes of the game, and I like it. It's cool. The music's cool. Nothing bad to say, but I just did not recognize it at first. Riverside Scholars. This one's cool, kind of like going with that pirate submission theme. This one is a little bit drawn out. I like the waterfall in it. Kind of reminds me of the Encanto set that they just produced. A little bit bigger though. Super cool. Moomin House. I'm not sure what this is. Moomin House. Moomin. Yeah. Looking at Moomin House, I'm not sure what this is. Reminds me of just like old school classic Lego. But no minifigures in the picture. Interesting. What is this? It is in Japanese, so I don't know. Very cool though, actually. Lego Minerals. Oh, this is cool. Kind of like something to put on the table. A lot of cool part usages. I could definitely see this being a thing. Downtown Records, a little modular building for music records. Super cool. I could see this fitting in perfect to the modular theme. It's interesting when they're in ideas rather than the actual creator expert theme. So this one is funny, kind of like a joke gag gift or a gag set, but a Lego emergency box with a brick separator in it. Says it all right there. The Nothing Hill Market. Interesting. Not sure if that's based on something. Inspired by Portobello Road Market. Okay. Interesting. Looking at, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this, but a V6 rally car. Super cool, kind of like the Technic style. Those are really popular. This probably has some deep heritage. It's like a Fiat or something. But yeah, super cool. Astrix, the Galil. I guess that, if I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, some type of what looks to be a Viking series set. So once again, because of the upcoming Viking set, I could see this maybe being a possibility. Could be a little bit more detailed, so this is more play oriented. So I don't know if Lego likes to do more, you know, play interactive sets with the idea sets, or if they're more collector adult based. Avatar, The Last Airbender. So this one, they did an Avatar series set, like 2 sets, short-lived. So I think this would be cool if they brought it back. I think a lot of people would get them. Not sure how to say that. Steam Locomotive, super cool. So this might be like the 5th train we've seen, but by far the coolest operating one. The way they show the insides, very, very cool. Mock Patrol. So I think, is this maybe from Speed Racer? Nope, doesn't look like it. But Transformer, I know the Transformer set is coming out, so I'm not sure if they would accept this. Kind of in the same era. Yeah, it is Speed Racer, I think. Mock Patrol, whatever that is exactly. Market Village, I think this would be a crazy one. They already have a kind of like it's called the Village Raid or something like that. Came out in the late 2000s, but this one would be a huge crowd favorite, fan favorite for sure. The legendary Concorde, I've heard of a Concorde, not familiar with this plane. Super cool looking though. I think they need to do more planes. I've seen people say, asking if they'll do a airplane line, kind of like they do trains, but super cool with this one. Lego Ghibli, yes, please do this one. Please do this one. Howl's Moving Castle. We've got Castle, what is that? Castle in the Sky, yep. And Totoro, please, yes, bring this one to fruition. Make this a thing. Castle Outpost. I did an alternate build with the 3-in-1, and I took 3 sets of the 3-in-1. Kind of looks similar to this, so I'm not sure that they would produce it. And I'm not sure what faction that is, but super cool. Wild West Mine. With the sheriff's outpost or the sheriff's office, they definitely need to make this one a thing. I want to make a kind of Western theme in my village mock. So this one would be so cool if they made this into a real set. This one was approved for review March 22nd, 2020. So it's been a while. It's been over 2 years. So hopefully we'll find out heads or tails, at least one way or the other. Getting down to the last 3 or 4. Thank you for watching. If you've watched this long, looking at this one, Adventure Box. I could see this one being a really, really cool set for like girls putting makeup stuff in it, kind of just storing stuff. That was what I thought it was at first, but it looks like it does come with a bunch of minifigures and things, so that's super cool. Not gonna say Soyozu rocket, probably how you say that. Not sure, but rocket. It's a model of the Russian rocket. Okay. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger. That one's cute. Watching that when I was a kid. Kind of reminded me of like the Flintstone set. Coming up on our second to last one. So this one was approved all the way in January 28th, 2020. So super long. 3 investigators, the headquarters. Not sure if this is based off of a movie, but a highly detailed little scene. The Airstream, the broken down truck. This would be a really cool part usage piece. Super cool. I like this set. And coming up on our last one that is still under review, November 26, 2019, Mini City Diorama, London with Underground Station. This one is super cool. It can be like displayed from every angle, but then it could also kind of like be fitted into a modular city. So, oh, that's cool with the escalator. So yeah, pretty crazy that they've waited this long to actually approve or deny that. If I was the designer, I would definitely want to know one way or the other. So you guys, I really appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you got a little bit of entertainment and knowledge from watching this video. I do think it's interesting that there's not a set time for review. So once they approve a set, or once they put a set under revision, it can be under review for an unlimited amount of time. It says a few months, and as it's under revision, they go back and forth with the designer, asking them questions, or maybe not asking them anything at all. interesting process. I consider maybe wanting to submit an idea in the future. So it's just cool to kind of have your finger on the pulse and look at what submissions are going into Lego and what they approve, you know. So I think that this is an off the cuff video. A lot of those I had never looked at. Hope you guys are enjoying my videos, staying consistent with them, just making them for you guys. So please consider smashing that subscribe button and giving this video a thumbs up. Comment down below, which was your favorite idea set? If you had to produce one, if you could just have one for free, what set would it be? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, comment, and subscribe, but most importantly, never stop building.